The Urban MDR is currently on sale at the Haven Settlement by Marco. The weapon that I am showcasing in today's build video is for sale right now from Marco at the Haven Settlement. And that's why I am showcasing this weapon today, because it is also the last day that you can purchase this weapon right now from your vendor. So, get it while you can, and here's a build for you. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikaze Von Doom here with another Division 2 build video. Now, shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. And in today's build video, I'm going to bring to you a Urban MDR build that you can put together right now and have fun for both PvE and PvP. And then if that sounds good, well, sit back, relax, grab that popcorn. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But I will add all of the timestamps and everything after the live premiere, so you can come back and skip around however you want. But we typically just do the build breakdown in the beginning, and then I will show you all of the gameplay at the end. So, I hope you enjoy, and well, without further ado, let's go ahead and start with the build breakdown. And starting off at the top, we do have the Technician specialization. Now, I do highly recommend and say that this is a must-have for today's build. Now, typically, I would say, hey, use whatever specialization you want, but for today's build specifically, you do need the Technician specialization. It comes with that linked laser pointer attachment, and you do need that for today's build. Because what the linked laser pointer does is every time you just aim your weapon, it will pulse the enemy. And that will immediately proc not only the flatline talent, giving you 15% amplified damage, but it will also give you 20% amplified damage from Perfect Spotter. Now, that is the entire premise for today's Urban MDR build, is you pulse the enemy, you get all that extra damage, and you go gun-ho. Now, just in case you forget how that works, check this little clip out. Just to show how the pulsing works, I will not aim my weapon, just hip fire. So I'm hip firing for around, what is that, 627. And then when I aim my weapon and pulse them, you can see it goes up to 866, over 200k more, and that's just to the chest. Pretty nice, right? But that's all it is. You just aim your weapon and you get all of that amplified damage. And it's that simple. I mean, all I did was pulse the enemy, and then I got over 200k more damage just doing that. It's amazing. I love the whole concept between just pulsing the enemy and getting that extra damage. Not only that, but it helps out your other teammates. They get to see the enemy's location and go after them as well. It's really helpful in PvP. And as far as PvE goes, the adrenaline rush really kicks in. The survivability is really fun to just do a run and gun playstyle with this build. It is tanky at 1.6 million armor, but it's not too tanky, you know what I mean? So the adrenaline rush really does help out for that survivability aspect, where you're really just going gun-ho. You're just holding down on the trigger. Remember, the Urban MDR is now a fully auto rifle, so you can just hold down on the trigger and it will just do the work for you. Not only that, but it does have a 46-round magazine, which is plenty for this rifle hitting at such high damage numbers. But that's why we're using the Technician. We want that linked laser pointer. That way we can just pulse the enemy. And then it does give us that +1 skill tier, so we do have tier 1 skills. Now, going back to the start of the show, the Urban MDR. Like I said earlier, this is on sale right now from Marco at the Haven Settlement. So if you want this weapon, go pick it up from Marco. It is a damage to targets out of cover Urban MDR, and then you can change the talent for whatever it is you want. For example, I changed mine to Flatline, but you could easily go Optimist, Ranger, you could go Sadist, you could go so many different ways with this weapon. But I chose to start with Flatline because it's the easiest amplified damage, and a lot of people can use this and have a lot of fun. It doesn't require any exotics. You can see there's no exotics on the build. And if you are fans of Countdown, you can easily get this entire build within a few runs of Countdown. Just farm for Zoo at first, get your 2 items, and then roll Adrenaline Rush. and then run one for breaking point, get your 2 items, and then roll armor. And then you can run the Overlord for Fox's Prayer, and then the Uzina for the closer. But you already have the Urban MDR because it is for sale right now at the vendors. Now, going back to this weapon, I only got it up to Expertise 12 because that's the point at which you have to start using exotic components. I'm not going to spend any exotics on this rifle. I'll use it for a few builds, but I want to try out more rifles. So my bare minimum is I get them all up to Expertise 12. That way I can at least see what they're capable of before speccing more into it. Now, with that being said, I'm only at expertise level 12, so you can get this 15% higher. Just remember that. It just costs a lot of exotic components. Now, at expertise level 12, I'm sitting at 244k total damage. This weapon does come with damage to targets at a cover already, so all I did was optimize all of the attributes, and then I rolled flatline on there that amplifies my weapon damage by 15% to pulsed enemies. Now that goes hand in hand with the chest piece, giving me the amplified damage from Perfect Spotter. Now, as far as my other weapons, like all my build videos, you can use whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable with. I typically just showcase the primary weapon and the build, and then let you change everything else and tweak it however you want. So the same logic applies here. You can use whatever secondary and sidearm you want, but just for reference, what I have is the Slayer. This is the Holiday named SMG. And for my sidearm, I do have the backup boomstick with Preservation. But again, use whatever you want. Same with the skills. You can use whatever skills you want. It doesn't matter. Now, as far as the build, though, I do highly recommend the 4 blue, my bad. The 4 blue, 2 red combination for this build. The reason for that is your rifle is shooting pretty quick, but it's still slower than most weapons out there, right? Your ARs, your SMGs, your LMGs, what have you. They're going to be shooting quicker, right? So the thing is you want a little bit more armor. That way you can face tank them and then, show how much damage you can do, because your damage is not so much burst damage. It's more sustainable, where you need to sit there for a while, and it's more of the long game, if you will, where, the Ouroboros or the FAMAS or what have you might be for the short game, the burst game, if you will. Now, this is quite the opposite. So you want to be a little bit more tanky. You want to make sure you have the enemy pulsed, and then just rain all that extra damage on them. It's really fun. Once they find out that you're tanky and you're hitting like a Mack truck, they will either back off or they're going to die. It's pretty cool. Pretty simple, though. Now, as far as the build itself, I do have Adrenaline Rush for that extra bonus armor, just in case an enemy gets really close. That's an indicator that tells me that. And not only that, but it also gives me bonus armor, which helps my survivability in case, say an enemy catches me from behind or I get flanked, what have you. I can at least get that extra bonus armor. That way it gives me time to turn around and address the new encounter. Now, as far as the Perfect Spotter goes, this is a shoo-in. Like, if you're going to use Flatline, you got to use Spotter. I mean, it's just common sense. Both of them activate at the same time, and both of them amplify your weapon damage, so it only makes sense to use both of them together. Now, as far as this, I did make it an all red. So I found a double crit closer, and then I put weapon damage on here. Now, with this being the closer, it is the named Uzina, so I do get a little bit extra total armor, 5%. I do have double crit with a crit chance mod, and then Perfect Spotter, giving me that amplified damage. Now, the other named item is the knee pads. These are best in slot, and they have been for years, because damage to targets at a cover is the best attribute to use for any sort of weapon damage. It is just the best. So we have damage to targets at a cover on the knee pads, and we have damage to targets at a cover on the rifle. Now, coincidentally, Overlord also gives us rifle damage. So we get rifle damage here. We have damage to targets at a cover, which we also have on our rifle, and we have crit chance to go with more armor. So you're starting to see a trend here. We have 2 pieces of Breaking Point, which gives us rifle damage. We have 2 pieces of Zoo, which gives us rifle damage. We have the Overlord, which gives us rifle damage, and then we have the Perfect Closer, which gives us armor, and then more amplified damage. So you're starting to see, I mean, and we have Adrenaline Rush that gives us more bonus armor. So we have like these little things to help us with survivability. We have more armor than we do weapon damage, but we get more amplified damage from our talents. And we have all that damage to targets at a cover. So the whole build synergy here for this rifle is pretty damn spot on. This is a good build to use for both PvE or PvP, and I'll show you that in the gameplay. Now, doing a deep dive on the breaking point. Two-piece breaking point gives us that rifle damage of 25%. We do have armor for both of them, and everything is crit chance. We wanted crit chance on this build. So the other one is the holster, and again, armor with crit chance. Now, going to the zoo items, the pair of gloves, we do have 2 pieces of zoo, so we get the magazine size for the 1 piece, and then, of course, that rifle damage for the 2 piece. As far as the gloves go, we are double crit with armor. However, for the backpack, I do have weapon handling, which does suck. I do have a little bit less crit damage than I want, but that's just due to RNG. I have to roll or farm a zoo backpack with double crit so I can roll whatever talent I want. So it is quite the game of farming. I mean, come on. Even I have to farm for all my items, and I will admit that there are some items that take me months to farm, where others I will get day 1. I mean, just the Emperor's Guard knee pads, for example, it took me like nearly a year to get those. I still don't have good Habsburg Guard pieces for my sniper build. That's why I haven't done my sniper build yet. I mean, there's just certain items that I have no luck for RNG wise, and this backpack is another one. I still can't find a double crit zoo backpack, but never say never. I will still farm for that till this day. Anyways, for the backpack, we do have weapon damage for the core, crit chance with weapon handling, and then that crit hit damage mod. Now that, I believe, is that, right? We went over all the items. I talked about the synergy. We talked about the weapons with the attachments. And I reminded you that you can use whatever skills and additional weapons you want. Now, for the gameplay, I'm not going to have modifiers on. I'm done with the journey and all that. I don't really care for the hostile modifiers. Those shock bullets are ridiculous. I don't know why, but it's just time and time again. I'll get hit with those shock bullets, and I feel like it's just infinite shock. So we'll have the modifiers off for the PvE gameplay, and then, of course, the PvP gameplay will not have them either. For the skills that I'll be using in today's gameplay, I will have the Explosive Seeker Mine for PvP, and then I'll switch it over to the drone for PvE. I will forever have a pulse on me. I love the jammer pulse, so that will be my second skill. Now, as far as the stats go, this is for the Urban MDR, and remember, this is only expertise level 12. So if you're nasty, you could put all your exotics into it and get even higher numbers. Now, as far as this one at expertise level 12, we're sitting at 244k weapon damage, 65k for PvP. Just under crit for crit or max for crit chance. There we go. Jeez. Little tongue salad there. So we're at 58 out of 60 for crit chance, just under max. We're at 118 for crit damage, and then 80 for headshot. Don't forget about the damage to targets at a cover. For the offensive tab, we are at 52% all weapons damage bonus and 85% rifle damage bonus. Remember, this is with a 1.6 million armor build. These numbers are getting crazy. And this is only at expertise level 12, so I could get that all weapons damage bonus even higher if I wanted to. But the way that it sits right now, I'm sitting at 137% damage bonus total with 1.6 million armor. And that's before you amplify the damage. Like, this is pretty strong. For the Adrenaline Rush, remember, it is 60% bonus armor in PvE, but only 30% bonus armor in PvP. For Perfect Spotter, that does amplify our damage and give us that extra armor. Speaking of which, we are just under that 1.7 million mark to get rounded up to. We're at 1.63 million armor. For health, we are at max 363k. And then for the explosive and hazard, we are at 10%, and that's due to my watch level. Now, here is my disclaimer for all my build videos. I am sitting at shade level, watch level, 10,668. That means all these boxes are maxed out 50 of 50. Now, if you are at or above shade level 1000, you'll have the exact same setup. You can copy and paste my build and get the exact same numbers and results. However, I have nothing maxed out expertise on this build. Not one thing. So if you wanted to, you can make this build even better than what I'm showing you. And that's the best part about this build video. It is not maxed out. In fact, let's see, my Slayer is the highest. Everything else isn't even to half max for expertise. So you could probably get the armor closer to 1.8 million, and you could probably get the damage closer to 260 for the base damage. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the build breakdown. I think it's time to do some gameplay. So if you found this helpful or informative in any way, shape, or form, please hit that thumbs up. Support the channel by subscribing. I do daily Division content, so make sure you ring that notification bell. That way you don't miss a single video. But that's it for me. Again, take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out. Oh yeah, and roll that gameplay footage. Whoa, what's going on here? Stick drag. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stick drag. Come on, man. Stay, there will be trouble. If I go, there will be oh, here we go. All right. PvP gameplay. Let's do skirmish. Capital Ruins. Now, shout out to my team. I just got put randomly on a team. And shout out to the other team. Yo, Cali Cowboy. That can't be the right Cali Cowboy. Is that the right Cali Cowboy? Oh, man. I think that might be my buddy Cali Cowboy. Hey, man. If so, shout out. That's a Twitch streamer for Division 2. Looks like we are playing Capital Ruins, and this is going to be 4v4 PvP gameplay. First team to 20 kills wins. Now, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, support the channel by subscribing, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But here we go. A little bit of PvP action, showing you that Urban MDR. Remember, today's the last day to get that Urban MDR before the weekly vendor reset. So go to the Haven settlement and pick it up from Marco. But here is my Urban MDR build with perfect Spada. Doing a nice little amplification. All right, come on, coach. Put me in. Let's go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Skirmish. In 3, 2, 1. Run!
Before you run out of reinforcements.
Here we go to wreck the day. 47 bullets. Oh, come on, controller. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Let's see here. Yep.
Hostile striker drone detected. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
Ooh, I was quick with that. Ooh, I was quick with that jam. I heard a mortar. I just got hit with pestilence. Okay, let's go. Still hit with that pestilence.
An agent needs assistance.
Yeah, they're behind us. We about to get sandwiched though? Aren't we in their spawn? Alright.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Going mid. Oh, right next to me. Sure.
Hostile hive detected. Serious
Oh!
detected.
Behind me with Umbra.
Agent down.
It's a weird start.
Agent
Whatever. Whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. Alright. Started that a little weird. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Take the darkness as your ally. Yeah, middle of the map. Middle of the map, I see. I see them.
Boost about to activate. An agent
Boost
needs
is their
assistance.
side, their side.
Agent down. Vital signs critical.
Okay. Boost is their side, you gotta get it.
Hostile explosive seeker mine
Oh,
detected.
come on, come on. Run, 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 run. Dude, why will my guy not run? Like, you're lucky.
An agent
You're
needs
lucky I have a good
assistance.
build, but why is my guy not running? He keeps stopping. Might be time to get a new.
The boost is being taken by the enemy. Hostile striker drone detected. Boost about to expire.
Oh! I had no
Immediate
armor.
assistance needed.
I couldn't do anything.
Agent incapacitated.
That was fun.
The boost is
That was
now
funny.
offline.
But for real though, my character
Agent vital
keeps
signs
stopping.
0.
See what happens. Might be time to get a new controller. Try to catch on to whatever lingering Black Friday deals are left. I don't know, we'll see. I use the same controller for Xbox and PC. I know. People are gonna be hating me. But the PC Master Race you got to play. Mouse and keyboard. No, I don't. I can do controller too. What was that accent? Ugh. They're up by 4. They're chilling in their spawn. These other two guys are back here.
A specialization supply drop has been arranged for you.
Boost is up. Bet he jumps.
Friendly claiming the supply drop. Specialization supply drop picked up by a friend.
Gotcha.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
See what happens. Oh,
Hostile hive detected.
oh! I got hit with pestilence.
Hostile striker drone detected.
Stand by.
An agent needs assistance.
Ooh, that pestilence hurts. Yeah, man. Oh, now I'm on pestilence. Oh, dude.
Hostile explosive
Bro, they're
seeker
getting
mine
us good with the
detected.
pestilence stick. Oh, dude, and I'm getting hit with the bleed. Oh, this might be it.
The fight is halfway done.
Oh, there's a guy.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything,
Agent
man. The
down.
pestilence.
Agent deceased.
Get me good with the pesty. I need to stay away from my teammates when they're dying from the pestilence, because that's what really got me right there. That one guy came right next to me, died for the pestilence, and then it like transferred like 3/4 of like stacks. That was crazy. That's how they get you though, and the pestilence is super strong right now, I will admit. will admit. There's a guy center. There's a guy center. Get this guy. Yo, who's behind me, man? There's another guy center.
Agent down.
Oh, snap. Oh, behind me.
Signs critical.
Behind me. Oh, dude. Pestilence.
Agent
Yo, this
killed.
guy. What's this guy? Don.
Boost
Give
online.
Don flowers, man. Don is waxing us with the pesty, dude. I can hear it. It's just nonstop.
Assistance.
He's getting us with that pesty. Yeah, dude. He's 36 million damage. That guy with the pesty.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Yo, he's kicking our ass with the
Hostile
pesty,
striker
dude.
drone detected.
That's funny.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
That is funny.
Allies.
There he is with the pesty.
The boost has been taken by allies.
One down. One going behind us. Dirty. Right here. Yep. You never had. Oh, behind me. What the hell? What's shooting me like that? Yo, was that behind me? Bro, this match is weird. That couldn't have been
Agent down.
negotiators, was it? Couldn't have been. The guy right here. Yep, right there. Pestilence. Pestilence is down. Oh, dude, it's only 3 of us. Oh, dude. Go, go, go. Oh, they are really fixated on him, bro. No!
An agent needs assistance.
Oh, snap. Come to me, bro.
Sending you a specialization supply drop. There are no more rogue reinforcements. Eliminate whoever's left.
Oh! Whew. Holy moly. I'm getting that special. I'm getting the special. This has been a close game, man. Close game.
Supply drop being claimed by friendly.
I do appreciate the close game, but yeesh.
The specialization supply drop has been claimed by an
Alright, they're
ally.
up on us. They're up by 1 kill. I don't know how we're gonna do this.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. Agent down.
Bro.
You're the only one left on your team, Agent. Keep fighting.
Hostile hive detected. Hostile stinger hive detected.
Oh, my seeker got me. My seeker got me. No!
Signs critical.
No!
Agent
GG's.
Agent
GG's.
deceased.
That was a good game. Good game. But no, that pestilence, that guy got us. And give this guy his flowers. I mean, you didn't have to do that kind of emote, bro. Come on. Come on, man. That was smooth. Got 1 million XP. I still got MVP. Okay. I went 8-5 with 1 assist and 33.8 million damage. That's with a tank build. Yo, that dude with the pesty though, man, 41 million damage. Woo! Pesty was going in. GG's. GG's. And for PvE, I'm just going to switch that over to a striker drone and do one of my favorite classified assignments. This will be on heroic with 4 directives. And we'll just run through this. I'll show you what it does in PvE. You just saw what it did in PvP. Pretty fun. That was a really close game.
Area locked down. You're gonna need to breach the entrance.
All right, here we go. Heroic 4 directives. This is the national bond. Here we go. Bye-bye. Oh, that guy went up the freaking stairs. Oh, all right.
Hostile radio intercepted.
I'm hitting for what, over 800K to the body?
Smart.
Let's see.
Sounds like they repurposed the bank's vault to secure their weapons. So that's where you need to go.
Yeah, 800K to the body. Almost 900K. And that's on red enemies. Oh, if I back up a little bit. There we go. Oh. Yeah, that shotgunner came out the door and hit me twice. There we go. Oh, yeah.
Waiting backup. At National Bond, Division agents have infiltrated the building. Copy that. Sending reinforcements.
Damn it. Agent, take out their comms so they can't call for more backup.
Oh, drone's about to die. 20 seconds. Pick up a piece of candy over here. Ooh, piece of candy. Alright, 10 seconds. Come on. Ouch. Let's run over there and get him. Got the whole spawn there.
Terminal detected.
Agent, check that computer for intel.
Just face tank
Might
the
shed some light on
boss.
what the True Sons have been doing
Boom.
here. That intel you picked up was an analysis of our defenses at the White House. The True Sons identified several vulnerable areas in our perimeter. We can use this info to shore up our defenses.
Good work, Agent.
Good work, Agent.
And that's how you do it. I mean, just pulse the enemy and you're good to go. I mean, run and gun, you get that bonus armor, and you get all that extra damage. I mean, we're sitting at 1.6 million armor, but we're hitting for over 800K per hit. And that's only at expertise level 12, so it's going to get even higher the more I spec into it. But all right, that is it for the Urban MDR build. Remember, you can pick this up from Marco at the Haven Settlement right now, so don't forget to do that. And let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to shout out where you're from. It's always cool to see where everyone's from. But that's it for me. I'm Kamikaze Von Doom. Peace out. I'll see you in the next one.